Hi, and welcome to this vocabulary lesson because we are going to look at synonyms, collocations in context, and words that belong in the word family. I hope you'll stick around with me every single day, learn these 3,000 words with me. Totally, totally. So the picture that I chose for this is the noun of totally in this sense with the eclipse is totality. It is where the moon totally covers our view of the sun. And so we get this corona. It totally covers or completely covers. So completely is a synonym of totally. Quite, all, absolutely, fully. Some other synonyms are utterly, perfectly, wholly, entirely. So these are some synonyms for totally. We use totally as an adverb to describe something that is all-encompassing or complete, but we also would use it to mean yes, completely, as a response to, do you want to do this? Totally, I want to do this. That means 100% I am there. It has a very positive connotation. So the literal meaning of totally is completely or entirely. For example, the hurricane totally destroyed several homes along the coast. This means 100%. It's a serious connotation, it's factual, and it's emphatic. There's no question. Those homes are destroyed. We also use totally to show strong agreement. For example, I totally agree with your assessment of the project. This means I agree completely, and it's friendly, it's conversational, and it's enthusiastic. I totally agree with you. I really like that movie. Yeah, I totally agree with you. There's some feeling behind it when we put the word totally in there. We can use totally as surprise or emphasis. Her resignation was totally unexpected by the rest of the team. Not expected at all. This emphasizes the speaker's surprise. I was totally surprised. It was totally unexpected. It came out of the blue. Out of the blue is a phrase that we often use to mean it was totally unexpected. We did not see it coming. We use it for casual enthusiasm. So you see in all of these examples, it heightens the emotion when we use the word totally. The concert was totally awesome. That means it was extremely good or exciting. This is informal, it's energetic. It says it's often useful or youthful. However, I'm not a youth anymore, and totally was very highly used when I was a kid. It was part of our slang back in the 80s and 90s. But totally awesome, this collocation has stayed around. And if you say it, no one's going to think less of you or like you're being juvenile. That's totally awesome. I completely agree with that. It's just a way of showing a lot of energy and support for something. If something is totally different, then the word totally means completely, and it's a strong word. The second version of the software is totally different from the first. Now I could say the second version is different from the first, and that's a neutral statement. But if I put the word totally, the second version is totally different from the first. Now I have heightened the difference. It's a strong emphasis. Some collocations are totally convinced. I'm totally convinced that this is the right choice. Or totally unaware. She was totally unaware of the problem. The village is totally dependent on tourism. Such behavior is totally unacceptable. There's not even a little piece that's acceptable. He is totally committed to the team's success. So totally can be both positive or negative depending on what you put it with. After the marathon, I was totally exhausted. Totally. Totally is usually informal. I totally agree. A more formal usage would be I completely agree. Totally is extremely common and often conveys enthusiasm, certainty, or strong emphasis. The opposite of totally might be minimally. The noun, you have two nouns. We have total and we have totality. So total would be the end of, like, if you just bought a bunch of stuff, the total is how much you have to pay. Totality is like I talked about in the beginning, where it's the noun for the eclipse. It's in its totality. The verb is total. Can you total that up for me? So we usually total up something. It means the same as summing it up or adding it up. The adjective is total and the adverb is totally. Totally. I really hope that you enjoyed this word. Research shows that if you know 3,000 words, then you can pretty much say anything you need to say. I hope I'll see you tomorrow, and please like and subscribe.